So you found yourself kind of trapped in a thought pattern, that's in fact, I've got a friend who who is diagnosed with obsessive compulsive thoughts, meaning you just start to think about a scenario over and over and over again. I mean, literally,
Can't let go.
You kind of, you ruminate. You're kind of like, you're thinking about it, and this is not uncommon. And I don't think it's to this degree, but I saw this statistic. I'm like, wow, is it really that big of a deal? But 73% of adults between 25 and 35, so, younger people, they overthink. They're caught in that habitual pattern.
Yeah.
And so it's worse there. 52% of 45 to 55-year-olds are caught. So about half of everybody's caught in that pattern of thinking about this scenario or thinking about, it could even be this. You've got an idea to start something, but then you start thinking about, well, I don't know, will that work? In a way, you can talk yourself out of something.
You kind of just chewing it until it becomes so big that
Right.
you can't, you're immobile.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Well, it's paralyzing.
Yeah.
It's like this analysis paralysis. And in essence, you can start to think about problems or issues that don't even exist. It could also even be, like, let's say something did happen, you were talking to somebody or whatever, and then you walk away from that situation like, I don't know, did I say the wrong thing?
Yeah.
I think there's maybe a healthy amount of, because it's not like you're egotistical, but you want to be cognizant of saying the right thing or not. But if you're trapped in that,
Unhealthy, yeah.
Yeah, it could be unhealthy. It's like just this continual, I said the wrong thing, and you're beating yourself up for it. But there are times when I've had, an idea from God. And I've done this overthinking thing, and literally talked myself out of it.
Yeah. Just put a stop on it.
Oh, totally. And so, and I found a couple of scriptures that really deal with this type of thing, because I think when we get an idea, even if you let's say it even is a big idea, and there's nothing wrong with that, this big thing, but it can be so big to you, I don't know, I can't do that.
You build walls.
No, but here's the good thing. The truth is, if it is big, if it is of God, it's Him that's going to help you do it. I think we got to do it all on our own.
Okay, there you are.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the turning point.
But
there.
Psalm 37:23 says, "The Lord makes firm the steps of one who delights in Him." That's the NIV. The New King James says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." And so it said the steps, not the running.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I think it's okay. God says, okay, hey, here's an idea for you. Take a step.
Yeah.
But
One
I
foot
think-
in front of the other.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think we look at this massive, that's no way I can attain that. I can't do that.
That's so big.
Yeah, you overthink it. Well, just take a step. And I'm pointing the finger at myself, because I know that I wish I could. All right, God, why don't you bring back to memory some of those great ideas you did have for me that I poo-pooed. Oh, I can't do that,
Yeah.
I like this. Zechariah 4:10 says, "Don't despise small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin." I think about
Like that.
this radio network started in 1966 in a basement, putting together a little radio program on one radio station.
Yeah.
And now it's a network of over 40-something signals across the country. Well, I would venture to think that at the beginning, the network wasn't there. Maybe it was, I don't know. But I could imagine if God's telling me to start a radio network, whoa, I don't think I can do that.
That's where my yeah buts come in. Yeah, but there's this thing, and yeah, but there's that thing. But Warren
Exactly.
and Shar Bolthouse said, I'll go for it.
Right.
Yeah, and here we sit today.
Here we sit today because of this amazing, they took a step of faith.
Yeah.
They just got it rolling. How many things has God dealt with you to do? You just need to get it rolling. You just need to take a step.
Yeah.
Man, I feel like this analysis paralysis holds us back from so many. There's amazing ideas. And they are from God.
Yeah.
Why
and
not
we're
go
just,
for it?
We just are our little selves. And
Yeah.
yet, once you realize that and take that first step, then you truly are free to do it in God's strength,
Amen.
in His wisdom, in His knowledge, instead of your puffed up self going,
Right.
look what I did, you know?
Do that again. That was
You like
awesome.
that?
Yeah, right. So yeah, don't worry about how. I mean, maybe it's the thing. It's a small thing at the beginning. There's nothing wrong with that. That's
Right.
good.
Yeah,
Just
a
get it
whisper
rolling.
can become a really loud voice.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
that was
Amen.
good. Read that one again.
Oh, do not. Here, I have to need.
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
can read it. Sort of. It looks a little blurry. Do not despise the small beginnings, for the Lord rejoices to see the work begin.
Amen.